UCLA braved difficult practice conditions Thursday, fighting through stiff winds. Here are notes and observations from Thursday's practice, the second-to-last open practice of spring. Time, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Attire, full pads. Videos, Chip Kelly, Keisean Lucier-South, Jordan Wilson. Personal notes, Greg Rogers, Mique Juarez and Jimmy Jaggers were all absent for the third straight practice. Chip Kelly said all three were nursing injuries, although Bruin Report Online reported that Rogers is pursuing a possible transfer. Rogers did suffer knee injury during March and was seen on the field every day afterwards, working out in a yellow non-contact jersey, until last Saturday when he, Juarez and Jaggers didn't hit the field. Injury notes, Brandon Burton returned from the undisclosed injury he suffered last week. He was wearing his yellow jersey under his white jersey, but participated in team periods and 7-on-7s at linebacker. Same injury status, Josh Woods, Rick Wade, Keon Riley, Colin Samuel, Caleb Wilson, Kyle Phillips. Audio Moda show notes and observations. The wind was intense on the field and it seemed to hamper the passing offense. Quarterbacks had trouble throwing through the strong gusts, while receivers sometimes dropped passes that seemed routine until the ball got caught in the air. The wind was so strong that some of the video assistants who film practice in scissor lifts were forced to come down. Thursday's new offensive package looked somewhat similar to the offense Jedd Fisch ran last year with outside zone blocking and bootleg passes. There still seems to be a continued emphasis on stretching the field horizontally, which is a traditional characteristic of Chip Kelly's offenses. Bootleg passes get the quarterback on the run and can help disguise a struggling offensive line. There were some longer passes, but nothing longer than 20 yards. Anything further likely would have struggled against the wind anyway. J.J. Molson and Andrew Strauch started practice with field goals. Molson was a perfect 7 for 7. He's missed only 3 kicks in spring practice, with 2 of those being blocked. Strauch was 4 for 5, with the 1 miss getting blocked. Jackson Gibbs, who was holding for Strauch, seemed to have some trouble securing the hold, especially on the first attempt when Gibbs botched the hold so much that he ultimately tried to pick the ball up and run. Adarius Pickett, Theo Howard and Damian Alloway got some reps returning punts. They've been 3 of the most regular returners so far, with Pickett showing the most consistency securing the ball. Darnay Holmes, who was an accomplished returner in high school, hasn't had as many chances to return kicks or punts so far this spring. Howard muffed the second punt he returned, losing the ball in the end zone trying to catch it over his shoulder. He caught the third one cleanly and was interfered with on the first try. Players spent time working on ball security early in practice, with offensive players, running backs or receivers, trying to run while 2 defensive players tried to punch the ball out. Soso Jamabo fumbled in back-to-back reps in the drill, with Chris Barnes poking the ball free both times. Modster threw 2 interceptions in the second team period. Quentin Lake grabbed the first one, skying over Steven Johnson 3 to come down with the ball. The sophomore safety showed good ball skills to track it in the air and take it away in traffic. Modster threw back-to-back passes to the right pylon on his next drive, and the first was dropped by Theo Howard, which was a shame because it was a great pass in the wind, and the second was picked off by Nate Metters, who read the route well after seeing the exact same one on the previous play. 7-on-7 highlights, Howard scored a touchdown on a pass from Matt Lynch. Lynch put the ball in a great spot, threading it through traffic, to find Howard in the end zone. Steven Johnson made a nice over-the-shoulder catch on a pass from Austin Burton. Modster hit Christian Pabico in stride for a 25-yard gain that brought the offense to the 2-yard line. Modster finished the drive with a touchdown pass to Brandon Stevens. Elijah Gates dropped an easy interception off Lynch. The ball hit the redshirt freshman DB in the chest, but he dropped it.